For task 3, we need Tableau software, Tableau data visualization software. So let me open it. I have different versions of Tableau. I'm opening desktop version. Okay, just click it. See, this is Tableau tool, and to conduct analysis, we need data sets. We need weather, like we have weather Australia weather data and Australia locations data. We have joined these two data sets to create a new data set that is shown in the table provided below. See, this contains a location name, and this file contains location, longitude and latitude, such that we can map them on a map, like a world map, right? So for that purpose, they separately given it to make us join these two data sets and create one data set, and to use it to continue with our data analysis part. Okay, this is just for your information. Do not worry how it happened, why it happened, all those things. Okay, so just like we will be writing four different analysis for four different tasks, and I will be presenting you the four different views using this tool. Just try to understand how it is done, because it will be very helpful maybe in later stages if we are learning Tableau tool to conduct data analysis, and it will be helping you to understand. It's a very easy process. Only thing is, to understand what is happening with the data, we need to know some basic statistical details, right? So let me start with the first task. So let me explain. So the task is asking to create a table view, Tableau view of rainfall over month for each location and a specific state, provided a screen capture. Specific state means we need to select maybe one particular state, and describe Tableau we created and comment on the rainfall over 1 month across the different locations, and does this differ much for different states. So after reading this, we can understand that we need to select one particular state which contains several locations. So for each locations we will be viewing, like we don't calculate anything, we just view whatever the data that is given, we will be viewing it. Okay, so we view rainfall over a month for each location, and this analysis should be conducted across different locations, means for all the locations we should provide data. Okay, let me use Tableau file. In the Tableau file we need to click on this is sheet 1, so we need to go into sheet 1. So if you cross check in Tableau, what happens is whatever the numerical values like which we can measure, that will be shown under measures, and textual content for which like we will be naming it, right, labels kind of thing. So for which we will be calculating values. So these are measure dimension values. We have measure values and we have dimension values. Okay, so location will become a place, it's a place name, and it contains different characteristics, and rainfall is one particular characteristics maybe. Okay, so we will be using location and rainfall. Location is a dimension and rainfall is a measure. So try to understand how we are using it. We will be dragging and dropping fields onto the rows and columns. You can keep it like, see, when I drag something onto the rows, so you can say that location when location dimension is dragged onto the column, something like that. Okay, we will be discussing in that way. Otherwise, when the by looking at these things, see, from dimensions, location is selected and it is uh, like pasted on, like, or located on columns or rows, something like that. You can discuss. It all depends on your way of explanation. How the process is happening should also be explained. That is one of the important thing. First part of your analysis will contain how the process is conducted, how the analysis is designed. Then next part is your commentary on the data that is available, visual design that is available. Okay, if you complete one task, for the next task it will be very easy. Okay, let me fix this one. So I will recheck once again the question. So you need rainfall over a month for each location and specific state. So for example, if you take a state, where is the state? Okay, state. then location. Okay, we have different states and we have different locations. Now I'm taking rainfall value on text. So this measure is placing on text. So when I do that, what happens is here wherever ABC is there na, there we get some values. Okay, values will be shown, like rather than showing ABC it will be showing, so showing values. So this act is called like show display values on the data table. Like for example, if you see when we are creating a Excel charts, when you click on line and when you say like right click and add labels, we say that, right? That is how this activity is. We are adding labels. Okay. So when you do this, you can see that these are the values that we achieved for each and every location. Okay. So these are locations for which we got values. All right. So let me make it a bar chart, and we need to select one particular location, right? So we filter state, one particular state. So we'll be selecting one particular state, maybe click all none, and I'm selecting ACT. This is ACT for which we are. So now we got exact values for ACT. If it is ACT, if your copy contains details about ACT and for other details, just you will be discussing about for ACT. ACT is what we call ACT. ACT AUS, Australian Capital Territory. ACT means, okay, your state name is ACT Australia. If you click it, you will get details about it. ACT Australia means it is Australian Capital Territory. Okay. If I give you some other name of the state, so AT, NSW, Queensland, South Australia, Southern Australia, Tasmania, Victoria, Western Australia. These are some names. You can just check using that abbreviated word and Australia. If you search in Google using those two things, if you search in Google, you will get names of the states. All right. So now, so this is how we create one particular way of creating. It's a data table. I want to use some bar charts maybe. So for example, like this. And I click it. It's a comfort and complete Australia. These are three different color bands, and each color band shows value of a different location. We call it a stacked bars. So bar chart. So this is one it is. And what I do is like I will change it to this longitudinal, and I need to add values, right? So I want values. If you see that color, the color of the bar is changing based on the location now. Okay, you can change it to value also, but this is appropriate one. Now I want to add text on these values. You can see that we call it a tool pick. Whatever here location, state, ACT values are showing, right? We call it tool pick, tooltip. Okay, so when we what we call hover on selected graph, we get that kind of data. Okay, now let me use rainfall and take it onto text. You can see that here we got values of rainfall. Now this is sum of rainfall, means total rainfall in this particular area. Total rainfall in this particular area. Is that the question that is asked? Over a month, rainfall over a month for each location. Over rainfall over a month means it's a total rainfall. So I took it as a total rainfall, 1 to 3 rainfall. And now we can arrange it in ascending or descending order. So for example, we have just three bars over here, right? It will be easy for us to identify like Mount Guinea have largest rainfall, and Canberra got very low rainfall when compared to all the locations of Australian capital territory. Okay, but if you got nearly like maybe 100 of bars, then it will be difficult for us to identify which one is the highest and which one is the lowest. So what we do is like we sort it, like we sort it ascending or descending order. Okay, let me do it. Like we have here sorting option, sort ascending or sort descending. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Like see, just now I created it in ascending order, increasing order. So lowest is with Canberra and highest with is Mount Kitchener, and the difference between highest and lowest is maybe 4,000 4,000 rainfall, what, like in mm, maybe mm, 4,000 is difference between the smallest and the largest. Okay, so take this screenshot. I will be sharing like this, for each person I will be sharing a particular screenshot. Just use it and start explaining it. Okay, you need to explain how it was created. You should say that, like maybe state and location are taken on columns, and when rows are taken on, rainfall is taken on rows and filtered for a state, Australian Capital Territory, and the following graph is generated. The graph explains that Canberra got very low. In that way, you need to explain it in your own way. Okay, don't just explain the way I mentioned it. Try to explore it and write it on your own way. All right.